What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy, and if you're watching this video, that means my channel's finally hit 1,000 views. Alright. First off, thank you everybody for all of your support so far. I know it's kind of a small channel at this point, but I'm hoping we can just grow from here. And I really do appreciate every view, every comment, all that kind of stuff. Really, all of the support that I get with these videos is really helpful to keep me motivated to keep doing this kind of stuff. Obviously, I could do without some of the dislikes and things like that, but I know that just kind of comes with the territory. So anyway, as a thank you for your help with getting me to this point, I've whipped up a little bit of like an outtakes compilation thing from like all of my video recordings up until this point. Obviously, me just going off the top of my head, it doesn't always run super smoothly. When I go back to edit stuff, I'll realize that, you know, that really is not something that I want to put in here, either because it's one of those, like, insert foot in mouth kind of moments, or it's just one of those things where it's not quite the quality that I want to give you. So anyway, here's the outtakes and kind of the bloopers from all that kind of stuff. I'm already noticing I raise my eyebrow a little bit when I'm thinking about stuff, or, you know, nervous little tics, I guess. I'm not really used to this. But hey, that's what makes people different. That's what makes the world go around, is those tiny little differences between us. My extended family, I'd say, is fairly average size. I mean, it's not absolutely huge, but, you know, my time's up. Anyway, it's not huge, but it's a little difficult to fit us all in the same room if we get together for a major family gathering. That's really the big thing that I wanted to say in regards to this topic. Again, for the ladies especially, I am not in your shoes, any of the 10 pairs or whatever that you might have. Sorry, you know what, I shouldn't say that. That's a little sexist. I'm gonna edit that out. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to this whole transition thing, being back home for a couple months, and I hope it brings about some exciting and interesting changes and stuff for you guys. And girls, for you people. Anyway, it's always progressing because it's time. It just keeps on ticking, in some cases literally, with clocks in the room and that kind of stuff. I don't know why I motioned like this, there's no clock in that direction. But anyway, try and, like, you know, live life differently, and it makes it seem like they're separate from the rest of humanity when they're not. They're living amongst us, all scattered around the world. Sorry for tapping the mic there. Even if it's a kind of routine traffic pullover thing. Anyway. So mine will probably be closer to the second type that I mentioned, and dang it, I tapped the mic.
That's enough of that. By the way, this is the inside of my car. This is where you saw me before. Yeah, you may end up seeing me here a lot of times. Anyway, hope that wasn't awkward, turning the camera around like that on me. Anyway, off we go. Next stop.
Coming over this way a little bit, we got the microwave there, a little bit of storage space up and down, and I'm just realizing my reflection is totally going right off the microwave there. Oh well. And that kind of thing. If I open this up here, this is going to look really weird. Let's move away from that for a second. What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy. Welcome to a bonus vlog. And okay, I can understand people not wanting illegal immigrants in here, but let's face it, that's what this country has actually built itself off of. Many of our descendants were illegal immigrants, if you really think about it. I'm gonna get into some kind of mature themes and topics for this video. Sorry, had to make sure the microphone switch was actually on. Anyway, This time I guess I'll be talking about another significant problem the issue that the internet has. I'm trying to forget. I'm trying to remember. Um, I can't recall whether I said the right word there. Man, it just blanked on that. But anyway, I feel like there was something else I wanted to say, but now I'm like not remembering what it is. That's why most of the time I typically do multiple takes, multiple recording sessions when I'm doing these videos. Just trying to make sure there's nothing else that I wanted to mention while I'm on that kind of topic thing, but nothing else is coming. So, I guess that's it. Let's see here. I forget when I started recording this, so that'll be interesting to figure out. So, if I'm going at 30 frames per second, let's see here. I feel like I need a calculator. So, if you didn't think I was already weird enough, there's even more evidence for you. But anyway, seriously, again, thank you for all the support. There's no way I would get here without you. If and when I kind of make it big or anything like that, maybe then I'll start actually thinking about monetizing my videos and making some money off of this. But right now, honestly, I'd be getting hardly anything anyhow. So, it's not worth it for the moment in my mind. But if and when that does happen, just kind of some thoughts, big picture moving forward. And this will give you a good explanation for some of the different types of videos that I'm doing. I'm actually thinking I might kind of branch off and have a couple of different channels of things. Well, before any of that, I think I'd want to be making enough money to pay somebody to be an editor or whatever on some of this kind of stuff, because it's admittedly a little bit boring just seeing me here on my own, not with any other interesting things going on the screen. There's probably a lot more that can be done in editing that I'm not real familiar or real savvy on. That'd be my first step. But then after that, I'm kind of thinking about maybe splitting up eventually, again, big picture, eventually splitting up into a couple of different channels. My vlogs and that kind of stuff would definitely always stay here on this channel. Eventually my gaming channel would be an entirely different thing. I would maybe also include like my music countdowns there, either that or they would stay here, but I might start making video game top 10 stuff, and then that would be over on that channel. It would specify or specialize wording. Anyway, it would specialize more in gaming and just stick to that realm of things. So that's kind of the big picture that I have in mind. Way far in the future, I know, but if and when I ever get there, that's kind of my plan going forward. So, certainly if you want to see that stuff happen, I encourage you to stick around, share my videos with all your friends, invite them to come watch my channel. Also, when it comes to videos like this, kind of these sillier, goofier outtakes, or whatever you want to call them type videos, I'm going to work a little harder to get some more of those out there. Because really, I feel like I've been way too serious most of the time on this channel. And I want to show you that that's not all that I am. There's a lighthearted, fun-loving side to me as well. I'll get working more on that in the future. It was just, by the time I had the idea to do this thing, I was already like 10 videos behind or something like that, and then trying to catch up with getting those into this video here was it was a lot of work to try and catch up on all that. If any of that sounds interesting you, stick around and we'll see where this little crazy journey that we call life takes us. Like and share if you enjoyed this. If you enjoy any of my content, subscribe if you haven't already to see where I go with this in the future. Leave comments down below for other ideas and stuff, because I'm still open to any of that. Otherwise, that's all I got for you this time around. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you next time, and hopefully more times to come in the future. Later.